Welcome to the inaugural commercial alpaca fleece show to be held at the Bendigo Sheep and Wool Show. This is something new, something different. It's a micron-based fleece show and we're quite excited to have the opportunity to run it. I'd like to thank particularly our premier sponsor, which was Bumble Hill Alpacas. Julianne Gelber has been so involved in the process of developing the background behind this fleece show, and I thank her for that so much. We've lost Julianne recently, but she has been committed to this and wanted to be a big part of it. We also want to thank all the rest of our sponsors. We've had a lot of input from Wakaya and Surrey breeders, and that sponsorship is really important to be able to run a show like this. And particularly to Jenny Airy and her team of volunteers have been amazing. The whole thing has run beautifully, and it's been a pleasure to run, and we thank everyone who's been involved in the process.
Hi, I'm Jen Airy. Coordinating a large fleece show takes a great deal of logistical effort and volunteer time. Our team of volunteers assist with the sorting, labelling, sampling and judging of the fleeces, as well as with the display setup. Excluding Julie and me, our volunteers put in approximately 18 days worth of their valuable time to make this show happen. I'd like to acknowledge this and express my appreciation for their valuable efforts. Thank you, everyone.
I'd like to introduce Amanda Vanderbosch, who has come from the US to judge this inaugural fleece show. Amanda has had experience with this type of fleece show and was the #1 choice to be our judge. And she's been amazing at providing background expertise and insight into what we can do with this fleece show into the future.
Hi, my name is Amanda Vanderbosch, and it's my pleasure to come over to judge the AAA commercial fleece show for the Bendigo Sheep and Wool 2019. I have to thank the organisers of this show and Julie Wilkinson for inviting me, and to the team of volunteers that have done just an amazing job with this new show concept. We're going to walk you through this concept and the scorecards and how we have judged your fleeces over this show. We would like to show you the scorecard for the new format of this fleece show. This is the card that you will receive back with all the information about your fleeces. As you can see, all the information about the alpaca has been entered on the card and everything has been annualized. The samples that have been taken have been sent to the laboratory, and the information brought back and put into the data to look at the characteristics within your fleece. This is obviously measured data, and then within the card we have many categories. Some are from the measured data, others are from visual and tactile examination. As we move to the bottom of the card, we have characteristics here that are management faults. These actually impact the score in a negative way and relate to the end processing, so poor skirting, contamination, things that will affect the fleece once it goes to the processor. The fleece will always also be valued, and at the end of the card, you're going to get a description from the judge. You will also receive on the back of your card a very clear and detailed description of each of the criteria, the maximum points that are allowed. It's broken down into Wakayas and Surreys, and you can see very clearly which characteristics have been measured, which characteristics are visual and tactile, and the ranges that have been allowed for each. This then gives you a total and a total to the final placing of your fleece. Just to show you the worksheets that we work off of within the classes, this show being a little bit different because the fleeces have been tested and broken down into micron groups. An example here, this class is the Sheer Ultra, which is less than 16.5 microns averaged from those 6 testing sites. Within the class, you may notice something different. The age of the alpaca is varied here from 6 months out to 17 months because the class has been put together based on the micron range. All the characteristics are assessed, the totals being here with the final placing, and all the data that was collected from the testing as well. working over, just looking at our worksheets that we work off of for that tested data, you can see a lot of analysis, a lot of time and effort has gone into this judging process to give you the most complete value of your fleece and feedback and great education.